Hello, everybody. Brian Gleis here from the Scott Insurance Agency. I hope everybody's having a great day. Thank you for tuning in to the Insurance Survivor podcast. I'm an insurance agent with the Scott Agency Incorporated, and I have done so for the last, 18 years. One of the things that I loved early on when Jill and I got married was watching the television show Survivor. And insurance is kind of like Survivor. You need to know how to outwit, outlast, outplay the insurance company sometimes in order to be successful. Today, I'm going to talk about insurance adjusters at the time of claim. So, insurance adjusters will typically work for the insurance company. Sometimes they're independent insurance adjusters that are like contractors. They don't necessarily work for a specific company, but they contract their services, especially in higher times of need. So there's really two different types of claims adjusters, in my opinion. One is a claims adjuster that tries to find coverage inside of the policy for the client. That's the kind of adjuster that clients like the best. The other type of adjuster is the opposite. It's an adjuster that's looking to be able to deny the claim in any way that they can find something in the policy. Now, my insurance companies and insurance adjusters will probably disagree with those two categories, but still talking to you about this in the real world and how things really go on. The key of it is you don't have a choice. You can't ask for a claims adjuster that wants to find coverage versus a claims adjuster that wants to exclude coverage. Now, there is a third type of claims adjuster out there, and those are claims adjusters that are assigned to what we call CAT claims or catastrophic claims. Whenever you have a tremendous storm or an incident blow through your county, they will send out a team of CAT adjusters that are going to be quick, down, and dirty. They get in, adjust the claim because there's hundreds, if not thousands, of claims in that area, and they just move on down the road. But those are the way that I categorize my claims adjusters. Now, what is the role of your insurance agent when an adjuster comes calling? Quite honestly, the adjuster does not want to hear from the insurance agent. We're the touchy-feely ones. We're the ones that know the client and listen to you and know your needs, and we're empathetic, where a claims adjuster can be looked at more as a legal eagle. They are going to be devoid of emotion in a lot of cases, and they are just here to process the policy language. Is it covered? Yes. Or is it not covered? So as far as your agent goes, I rely on you heavily to tell me what's going on with the claim and if you need to get me involved, because there are times that I will be able to translate your policy better than you can, and that's a good thing. That's the reason why I'm here. But claims adjusters typically know that policy inside and out, but they are still human. Sometimes they make mistakes, and getting a second opinion from your insurance agent is never a bad idea. Now, whether it is a claim with your car or a claim with your home, I always suggest that you get estimates from local contractors or local body shops. When we have a catastrophic event, there will be storm chasers come in and they will be calling and, hey, we're going to be in your area. Can we look at your roof? People will be knocking on your door. Hey, we're doing the house next door. Ask a couple questions to them. Hey, where's your home base located at? If it's Texas or Florida or things like that, you can count on that you will probably never see them again if there are issues with the construction. That's the reason why I say do work with a local insured contractor or body shop so that they'll have the warranties. And if there are any service issues, you'll be able to get a hold of them. Another reason why I want you to use a contractor or a body shop is because it allows us a second opinion to the insurance adjuster's estimate. The roofer that gets on the roof might find some things or include some things in their estimate that the contractor missed. Same thing with the body shop. When the body shop guy gets in there and starts digging around, he will be able to find things that the claims adjuster was not able to see just by walking around the vehicle. Now, times they are a changing, guys. So there's a new thing out there, not so new, but it's called a pocket claim. And that's whenever you enter a claim, the insurance company says, hey, pull your phone out of your pocket and take some photos. Take photos of all four sides of the car and the damage and just text message the photos, and we'll write our estimate off of that photo. Not a fan, but I do want you to work with the insurance companies, but at the same time, go get that estimate from the body shop or the contractor. Once you have the body shop and the contractor involved in the claim, I want them to speak directly to the claims adjuster. Let the expert insurance person speak to the expert auto body guy or the expert contractor, because I'm neither. I don't know how to roof your house. I don't know how to fix your car. And I don't know all the legal details that the claims adjuster does of the policy. So let those guys speak directly. Try not to become the monkey in the middle. Give them the claims adjuster's name and vice versa. When the claims adjuster comes out to look at your roof, I would like your contractor on site. Get up there on that roof with the claims adjuster. A lot of times the contractors know how to work it, and they're going to set the ladder up on the roof for the claims adjuster, so the claims adjuster doesn't have to get their ladder out or anything like that. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Now, on your home, I'm going to go a little bit deeper. A lot of times the claims adjuster will talk about holding back depreciation. And you're like, holding back depreciation? You're going to hold back money from me? Well, relax. If you have a replacement cost policy, which most of them are, the depreciation that the claims adjuster is holding back, the money that the claims adjuster is holding back, will be released as soon as you finish the repairs. It's a way for the insurance company to make sure that you don't take the check and go on a vacation to Florida instead of repairing your roof. Now, on the auto side of things, there can be things called a supplemental claim. When the auto body guy gets your car taken apart, sometimes he or she will find stuff that was not able to be seen with all the skin on the car and things like that. These are typical and it's normal. They're called supplemental claims. The auto body guy should speak directly to the claims adjuster in order to get those items fixed. Now, sometimes when you're getting your home repaired after a claim or your car, it's a great time to improve some things. I know when my roof was replaced, the roofer said the amount of ventilation that you have on the roof is inadequate. And if we leave it alone, the shingles that we put on your roof are going to deteriorate faster than they would normally. So he suggested we cut a vent ridge down the length of the roof in order to increase the ventilation. Now, we went ahead and accepted the contractor's suggestions. However, the insurance would not pay to have that vent ridge cut and installed because it wasn't there when they insured the house. It's called an improvement and betterment. Well, I want my shingles to last as long as they can. I'm okay with paying a little bit of money out of pocket, especially if the contractor tells me it's going to make a better roof. Let's do it a little bit differently. Let's say you only had a 20-year shingle on your roof, but you want to upgrade to a 30-year shingle. Same thing. The insurance company will pay to have a 20-year shingle put on your roof. And if you want to upgrade to a 30, you will just be responsible for the difference in cost from the 20-year shingle to the 30-year shingle. Now let's look at your cars. A lot of my Jeep drivers, those Jeeps have those flat facing windshields, and they're very prone to rock hits. There's some stuff out there called Gorilla Glass that is much more resilient and tougher to break. So a lot of my Jeep owners will say, hey, if they're replacing my window anyway, I want it upgraded to a Gorilla Glass. Woo! Gorilla Glass. That's not it. Gorilla Glass. Again, insurance agent, not professional podcaster. So when I talk to the insurance companies about that, they say, no problem, you can make the upgrade, but you have to pay for the difference in price on what the regular windshield would be versus the Gorilla Glass. And one of the things that I'm going to leave on is be nice. In all things, be nice, please, whether you're talking to your agent, whether you're talking to the adjuster or a contractor. You may or may not be amazed at the number of people that get on the telephone with a claims adjuster and say, well, this is what you're fixing to do. You're fixing to give me this much money. You're fixing to fix all of my stuff. And they physically tell that claims adjuster what they're going to do. And in a matter of fact point, that is the worst way to introduce yourself to a claims adjuster. Claims adjusters are humans. They can have bad days. If the claims adjuster has been getting pummeled by claims through a storm or a catastrophe process, it's amazing. Yes, it's their job, but they still have more claims than they can physically get to in a day. So your kindness can move them up the list. And also with you being prepared, when that claims adjuster calls you and he asks, do you already have an estimate for the repair on the roof or the car or whatever it is? And when you say yes, that's a great thing. The claims adjuster now has information from the contractor, from the auto body shop to compare what the professionals say need to happen versus what his findings are. So that helps. Now, I'm not going to go into a total loss process today on an auto vehicle. That's going to be a completely separate podcast and video, but that's going to be a good one. I want you to tune into that if you would, please. So at this time, know that we're at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. I do not want these things to drone on, so you're just listening to a talking head. But my name's Brian Gleis. I work for the Scott Insurance Agency. You can find us on the web at scottagencyins.com. You can find us on Facebook underneath Scott Agency. And we also have a YouTube page. So we are here to help empower you as a client to survive your insurance. That's as good as the jokes get, guys. But thank you so much for your time. I hope you find this information helpful. This is the exact information that I advise my clients at the time of a claim so that they can help navigate it as successfully as possible. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.